Hey, I am here with Jamie and Melissa, two of our agents on the team, and wanted to unpack with them about how to get a home ready and what are the best things to do in a home to get your home ready if you're selling. What are the best things to get return on investment, or we call it ROI? So let me start with you, Jamie.
So first thing is simple, declutter. I mean, get as much out of the house as possible. We always take an example, a really good example is a dining room. You've got the dining room table. If you've got 6 chairs, try to make it 4 chairs. Get rid of the leaf on the table. Make it smaller. Try to get the big china cabinet out of there if you can. I know that excites all of you out there, but it just makes the dining room feel so much bigger. That's just an example of one room. But if you can do that across the house, it just makes a huge impact.
Oh, good. So declutter, edit down the rooms. What are the other things that are important, Melissa, in terms of getting good return on investment?
The next thing is probably your paint colors. A lot of times you may have a favorite color, but not the buyers. Okay. And our buyers are definitely watching the HGTV shows, so there's a certain color palette that they tend to gravitate towards. We can bring in our designer who is fantastic with color and can really accentuate the rooms in the right places, but also make them look bigger and brighter just by, picking the right colors, opening up the windows, and adjusting the lights.
So you say colors, not just painting the whole house one color?
No, she uses a variety of colors that all work together and really play off the size of the rooms as well as what is already in there, like floor coloring, your countertops, what color tile is in the bathroom. So by changing a paint color, you don't necessarily have to do the whole renovation.
Okay. Jamie, what are a couple other things off the top of the list that are important in terms of getting return on investment?
So after paint, definitely flooring. So refreshing the hardwoods or changing, flooring in a bathroom that is, maybe an original tile. That's a great return on your investment. And then from there, simple things like light fixtures are great. They're very inexpensive, and they really have, like when you walk into a foyer and there's a gorgeous light right there, it really has an impact to the buyers. Because again, as Melissa indicated, they're watching the TV, they're watching HGTV, and they're seeing, oh, look at that pretty light fixture, and it makes an impact.
If a seller calls you and say, Jamie, should I replace the roof? Should I replace my furnace and AC? Should I do my driveway? How are you going to respond to that to get ready for sale?
So I would say in general, don't. I would say if the roof looks like it is 100% falling apart, then we're going to have to. Because buyers are not going to buy something if they have an extreme objection to it. So that would be one of my pieces of advice. But if it's a 20-year-old roof and it's got 5 years left, don't touch the roof. Take the money, spend it on the paint, spend it on the flooring. Put the money in the good places where you're going to see it. Now, if you've changed your HVAC and it's brand new, that's awesome, and the buyer's going to love it. But I wouldn't go spend the money on it now. I would make the pretty things in the house look pretty.
That makes a lot of sense, too. So there's some folks who think staging is essential. Some folks who think, why are we going to stage? Why are we bringing this stuff in, pillows and furniture? What advice would you give to a seller who is living in their home, okay, not an empty home, but living in their home, Melissa, about staging?
So staging and design are two very different things.
Okay.
So staging is really to position your home to sell. And in doing so, you're looking at it from the different angles that the camera's going to be taking photos. So sometimes it is a very busy pattern on your sofa that may be better off if we could swap it out with something that's more of a neutral, solid tone. Opening up the space by, maybe moving the chairs apart or lessening the furniture in the space makes the room look bigger. Those photos are the first thing that buyers are going to see, and that's what's going to draw them into the home. So by staging and taking away some of the personal effects of the room really lets the buyer see what their life could look like in the space. Got it.
Jamie, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And I'm going to ask you if it's hot or not.
Okay.
Okay. Gray paint color.
Hot.
Okay. Ooh, hot. Interesting. What about brass light fixtures?
Oh no, please. Not.
Not hot. Okay. What about Trex decks?
Hot.
Ah, good, good. Stainless steel appliances.
Hot.
White appliances.
Not hot.
Ooh, bisque colored appliances.
I'm sorry?
Bisque?
No. Not hot.
Not hot. Okay. Moisture in the basement.
Oh, that is so desirable right now. It is unbelievable. No, don't, please. Run your dehumidifier.
Good, good. Okay. This is good information, I think, for sellers who are kind of thinking about, okay, what do I need to do to prepare? Melissa, I'm going to change courses completely here.
Okay.
As is sales. Are they happening? Can a seller sell a house without doing a whole bunch of things?
They can,
Yep.
but you want to take out any of the big objections. So like Jamie said, if the roof is falling apart, that's going to make it really hard.
Yep.
And right now with the interest rates going up and the buyers kind of slowing down a little bit, it's the houses that look really good right out of the gate that are selling quicker. If you don't mind staying a little bit longer and letting it sit on the market, it can still sell, but you may have to drop the price too.
Got it. Well, you two, this has been really good information, and I'm glad that you were able to share it with, some of our audience out there in terms of what to do to prepare and what's hot and what's not. So thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me.
Thanks.